Hello, hello. Mhm. It's been a while. It's been a while. Okay. Where's my face? There we go. There's my face. Not gonna lie, I have been, I have been playing this a lot more than I expected to off stream. What is the Victor's Trophy?
Welcome. We've got some new.
Welcome.
The market's full of greats. The market's full of greats.
What do I have? I have 3,000. Okay. Not bad.
Sure you don't want another.
I'm not really doing this one, unlike the horses. Because it doesn't go to reds. Sea Duck isn't a red. So why bother? Whoops. I haven't been doing this one either, really. Alright. Let's see if we can make money. Oh, 67 grand for this armor that I use is actually pretty good. That is a raider. Alright, we're putting that Champions Trophy in. Thanks. I didn't realize I got one. 302,447. This is not bad. They've really nerfed the marketplace. Most of the time, it's not worth putting things into the marketplace anymore. Most of the time, it's worth to just save it for yourself, like that armor and stuff. I don't use grenades that often, so why is that bag fully open? Why is it not folded? What a waste of space. Okay. The skin is kind of cool, but I still don't want to spend any money. I wish I can get this one though. This axe looks amazing. Like, look at this, man. Look at this. Like, seriously. That's a cool skin for the PP19. The U1s, that's a really good skin for U1 as well. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see what we have. We have this. I am trying to do this one. That's why I've got the RPK out. Enhancement, operators. I've been playing a lot of airport. But what's the mission currently? TV station or airport? Let's go airport. I'm at 42 out of 60 for the titanium case. We're over 2/3. Let's take a look at that 8. Carbine, submachine gun, assault rifle with a laser sight. Okay. So I need to go to the middle. To the control tower. And the AOC notebooks as well. It's going to be a difficult one because I don't usually go to the middle in airport. Unless I have teammates who want to go to the middle. Okay. Freight center start. Interesting. Wow, we got someone who got level like 3-star legend rank. What the heck? Oh. You don't want the safe? I don't want the safe. Safe's too open. Hello? Didn't realize you can spawn down there. Checking this.
Powering up the tower. Unlocking the linked entry point. Powering up the tower. Unlocking.
Never lucky.
Powering up the tower. Unlocking the linked entry point.
I have two. One more. Oh. Ah, damn.
The tower has been powered up. The linked entry point is now unlocked. The tower has been powered up. The linked entry point is now unlocked. The tower has been powered up. The linked entry
Just
point
casually.
is now unlocked.
So I don't know how to grab it. Okay, hang on. I need to find a... Nice. I need someone to find the one more AOC notebook. I need to hide. I need to get food. Let's hope I can survive for long. Okay, they got it. Cool. Just finishing this up.
Backup power is active. The central elevator has been forcibly activated. Backup power is active. The central elevator has been forcibly activated. Backup power is active. The central elevator has been forcibly activated. Backup power is active. The central elevator has been forcibly activated. Backup power is active. The central elevator has been forcibly activated.
I can't aim. I can't aim.
Backup power is active. The central elevator has been forcibly activated.
Yep, got that. My headset is annoying. Oh, you got the chicken one. That's sick. All right. I was actually like really scared that that one was going to take a long time.
It's here.
Okay. Let's. Oh. Keep the ammo. Sell the mag. Sell the gun. Ooh, okay. let's put this in my trophy room. Let's put it there. What's the animation? No, not yet. I found a gold necklace in one of the small safes. And as you can see, I've got multiple prototypes. I think they're the only doubles that I have. Alright. Oh, I'm close. I'm close to getting the badge. Let's go. We hit 40 million this season. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, we got. Oh, it opens up 2 of them. Okay. 10 enemies in farm. Successfully extract from southern blockade. In a single raid. Okay. Drainage pipe extract. Oh, that's the one without a bag, is it? Oh my goodness. Do I want to skip this one? I don't know. I don't have to skip yet. I need to finish this one. Okay. Which is a TV station. Oh. I'm not a big fan of the TV station. Hey. Okay. Okay, so for this one, we'll take off the bag. That's all we can do, like. I have to exit using the drainage pipe, which is no backpack. But I also need to go into the middle. I don't think we're going in the middle. If I can extract this game, I can get rid of that, and then we can go back to the middle. Going back to the middle. Hey, that's the setup I have for my P90. Starting from Freight Sensor again. Alright. I need to get a new El Cheapo headset. Quack.
Mr. Underscore Sinks played Sound Alert. Quack for 100 channel points.
Go find whatever made that noise.
Howdy, Mr. Sinks. I've been enjoying Airport more than the other maps. Bro, someone snuck in here. Whoa! I did not see him. I did not see him. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they? They heard me shoot. Oh, ZC? That's not a common gun. Oh well. Alright, next I need to do... I still need to escape without without a backpack. Because I need to escape at airport with a backpackless exit. Wow, people didn't want to buy the health kit or the... Okay, interesting. Even the Molotovs weren't selling. I'm gonna put them to sell anyway. I'll keep the medkits. It wouldn't be, but part of the... I was gonna try and do like... I've been trying to be a bit more aggro. Because there's been times where I've just sat in the bush for like 30 minutes. And then it's not even lobby because other people are doing the same thing. Yeah. Let's see my stats. What are my stats looking like? 67.5% still. Not bad. It's higher than last season with 50 more raids last season, but I didn't play much last season compared to 59.5%. Hero 3, Hero 4, Ace 1, so I'm getting there. What should I didn't mind the NDR, although yeah. Because part of the normal farm to make 500k, sometimes, yeah. Do I want this instead to get like a... I'll go for this one. Alright. We got that. We got one of these. One of them. Got one of them for my daily. Oh. Yeah, and I'm resting comfortably at 78 mil as well, which is nice. I don't have a face covering. Now we can. Yeah, so this challenge where I need to escape in the pipeline without a backpack, I also have to go into the control tower, which sucks. So that's why I'm like, if I can do the extract one raid and then the control tower next raid with a good set of randos like my previous raid before you came in, then they'll be optimal. Thank you. I was just saying, Mr. Six, I need to get a new headset because my $10 one has started this thing where part of the sound gets cut out if I turn my head a certain way. And it's noticeable when I was like, it started a couple of days ago. It is the Attack on Titan theme, yeah. Lo-fi. It started a couple of days ago when I was watching One Piece, and then suddenly there was just no dialogue, and I realized that when I turn my head a certain way and triggers the sound loss, it doesn't get rid of the background music or anything, or the sound effects, but it gets rid of the track where the dialogue is on, and I'm like, wait, what? How does that work? So with that Attack on Titan theme, like when I was turning it a certain way, the percussion disappears, anything like that. The timer for the game disappears. It just has a tiny little instead. But like the meaty tick-tocking it completely disappears. Like I can't look down, I can't look too far to the right, can't look too far to the left. I've managed to set it up so that I can look at both screens, look at chat and look at the game, sitting up straight. Otherwise it doesn't work properly. Oh, my cat is being Spider-Man cat. Yeah, I'll probably go when I go to the shops next. When I go to Kmart next. I could have gone, I should have gone last night. I went to Coles near Kmart last night, but I didn't think about it last night.
Recycling has to go out, and
Oh,
the
no.
bins haven't been brought in. I can't get rid of the poo.
Okay.
Umpteenth time nobody's done a thing around the house.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, she's got a level 5 helmet. No, that's not a level 5 helmet. That's the it's got the little thing at the end, so that's a level 3. So we've got basic gear. I don't know if we can go in the middle with that. This is a Korean player, though. Korean player, French player. Okay. I thought that was a person. I got worried. Hmm. There's a small safe. I will take that. Almost forgot to do this. Okay. Wow, two's just gone straight ahead. I thought I saw two of them, but obviously there was only one. Yeah.
Powering up the tower. Unlocking the linked entry point. Powering up the tower. Unlocking the linked entry point. Powering up the tower. Unlocking the linked entry point.
Okay. So that's the two places that I need to go to. And that's the drainage pipe that I need to exit. So what I can do is go enter from the north side and then go all the way back out.
Has been powered up. The linked entry point is now unlocked. The tower has been powered up. The linked entry point is now unlocked. The tower has been powered up. The linked entry point is now unlocked.
No, does my teammate... Do my teammates want to go in middle? They do. Let's use up the last of my card here. There's obviously someone there. Right. Mark that. That's upstairs, of course it is. Yeah.
What are you doing? Leave him alone. He's just drinking water. Whiskey, back. Boy.
No one will know I'm here. No one should know. Okay. We have to make sure we know where one is.
No.
You see, one's hiding like I am. Oh, it's that door that needs to be opened. That's an enemy using a scanner. Alright, we're looking for lobby, so about 130. So normally it's 132, 128.
Whiskey. Stop.
Someone's right behind me. Fuck. stands right next to me. Upstairs? They're all upstairs. Yeah, it needs to be unlocked.
Whiskey! Why?
Sounds like someone's on top.
They're here. Go. I tried to flank, but I couldn't get there in time.
Was I not in the conference room? In the conference room? I was. I didn't. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're just gonna have to wait. There's nothing I can do. Oh, there was stairs right there that I didn't see. My bad. Can whoever's left in the airport please just exit now? You've gotten like 2 people's kits. Come on, my dude. Come on. Just leave. It's wild that this guy is not choosing to get out using the central control tower elevator. Underneath. Trying to find an AOC notebook. Underneath. Is that one? No. Someone's on this floor. Is it AI? Let's jump. There was still 2 more. Damn it. Oh well. What can I do? I thought there was only 1 more. Because I said 1 more. Damn. Damn, dude. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Okay. Let's go for a quick hit. I do like the ump. I can't believe they didn't even like open up that under the thing bit. Usually people do it straight away. Usually people find 2 AOC notebooks and then open it up because you can usually guess with 2. I think we're just going to go straight for the exit. It's not a good... Oh my goodness. Legend 12 stars, Legend 13 stars in Season 1 and Season 2. Oh wait, I can't bring in a... Well, I could have brought in a an injector. Oh well. I forgot about it for my daily. Come on. Well, how did you know? How did you know? That's sus, dude. That's sus, dude. I just wanted to try and... I can't be bothered. I just wanted to get to the exit so I can get that part of it done. Oy. Let's see here. I rarely use the kill cam. Ooh, that's actually a really good price for this. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about with PAL spins and everything. Is this an endgame thing? Once again, I haven't touched Power World in a while, so I'm still stuck on 3 towers done. It's not a bad entrance. Okay. I see, I see. Obviously, I haven't gone into the challenges or anything like that, since I haven't even finished the main game. Oh, who? Oh yeah, the best for you. We got someone who's also consistently in Legend. They're probably doing like just quick runs to try and get some money. Someone started up there. Go on. Don't leave me with anything. Jesus. I didn't even mean to say that. My goodness. I swore. I kind of want to... Vacuum simulator, yeah. The loot priority is on, but because I was slower to the body than... That's AI. I did... I forgot I have a macaron. No, I'm playing a... What's it called? I'm playing a an idle game where it's just quicker to use a macro to left click to collect stuff. What is one doing? Oh. Nice. I helped another teammate. Oh, he left an... Oh, actually, that's good. Oh, that's very good. I could go for the exit now, because it's on the other side of this. But if my teammates are willing... Right. Here it is. 10 minutes after raid start. Hmm. Ooh. That was sudden. No one's been to the middle either. Such a weird raid. people walking there. Oh. It's on the outside, on the corner here. Someone's using the helicopter exit. Wait, that went from like 188 to 164. It's lobby. Yeah, it was like 188. Now it's like 168. No one's gone to the middle. I mean, if it's lobby already, it'll be a shame. It would be a shame not to.
entry point. Powering up the tower. Unlocking the linked entry point. Powering up the tower. Unlocking the linked entry point. The tower has been powered up. The linked entry point is now unlocked. The tower has been powered up. The linked entry point is now unlocked. The tower has been powered up. The linked entry point is now
Oh,
unlocked.
okay. He's doing something where he needs to kill bots, I think. Wait. No, it's safe down here. We are trying to find the AOC notebooks now. Whoa! Never had a free thing before. Oh my lord. Wow, he blacked out my arm so quickly. So I need to go upstairs. Oh, first off, I'll do this though. No, I already done it. Okay. I thought forward. Aha. Let's see. D equals 1, okay. It was a solo pass. To something. Northridge solo infiltration pass. 25. I guess you can now, yeah. Oh, I haven't had a red egg in ages. Is there one here? No. How many? No. No. Okay. AH. AH. Usually there's one here. What? Okay, something 2, something 2. H is 2. H is 2, so 1, 2. 0, 2. Cool. What? No! That's never happened to me. What the hell? That's never happened. I've never had that crash before. That's so annoying. Man, I was coughing so much last night. I barely got any sleep. Yes. Yes. I've never checked magazines in backpack. What the hell? Please, no NPCs. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. So do I want to... Okay, do I want to exit through the thing now, or... That's my question. There is a thing at the construction site. I'll go to the thing at the construction site. Alright, if you're going to run around like that. Didn't realize you can eat the eggs. What the hell? Can't be bothered. I'm right here. The rain drinks are not amazing, but it does sort me out for cooling. Nice, nice. I was worried about that one. I was like, oh, I can't even skip this one, I don't think. Because it's the one that gives me the skip for stage 3. Nice. I got this one as well, which is very good. Yeah, I got catch them off guard. 44 out of 60. Let's go. Oh, farm. Oh. What's the other farm one that I need? This one. This one's TV station. Yeah, so I can't even skip this one yet because it's TV station and I don't want to go there. Okay. I have a couple of pistols, but I want to see. Which one's the best one, you know? Mid-high for the F-57. I had a game, a duo game, where I killed 2 people, and my teammate killed another 3, and it seemed to have been lobby because the 5 people total that we killed seemed to have killed the other person or so. So we had the whole of TV within like the first 10 minutes. That was so lucky. Oh, I did have one. Oh, sweet. Very nice. Alright. So I need pistol. Kill people really close with the pistol. Let's go this. And then for secondary, for primary, sorry. For primary, I have been enjoying the FAL for the primary. Although I keep forgetting to change it up. How do I save this? Save. Okay. Oops. So we got. Alright. Sure, I think I'm gonna have some food right now. Hang on, I'll grab my food. I'll be right back. Oi! Yeah, so that TV station one, I had to go to 2 places and do something, and that was it. So I managed, and it was a as a team objective, as a squad objective, we had to open 10 containers in the middle. So that was easy. Open 10 unsearched containers in the middle. Let's watch something while I eat. I did see a new film theory about Mandela Catalog, and I'm I'm looking forward to that one. It's been a while since I've heard of Mandela Catalog, so safety. I farted.
Perhaps the single scariest analog horror has returned with a new mystery we have to solve. So come with me as we try to get to the bottom of what's haunting Wisconsin in the Mandela Catalog.
It's been a while.
Hello, internets! Welcome to Film Theory, the show that
I looked down and I forgot I
these
couldn't look down.
Are finally getting recognized by Hollywood. Yeah, by this point, I'm sure that you've seen The Backrooms and Obsession and Iron Lung and heard about how successful they've all been, and that they've gotten Hollywood's attention. Honestly, this is something that I just want to do a whole video about pretty soon, so subscribe if you don't want to miss that. But if you've been keeping up with the movie news, it felt like the lesson that Hollywood got out of those 3 movies was, go get me a YouTuber, or get me a creepypasta. And now a new gold rush is on. For real, the director of Weapons and the upcoming Resident Evil reboot has been tapped to make a movie based on the Siren Head meme. The excellent VHS anthology series is going to make an SCP film, and this one legit made my jaw drop in the airport when I saw the headline. The analog horror classic Mandela Catalog is getting a movie produced by Steven
Wait, what?
Spielberg himself.
I didn't know that.
So if you don't remember, we covered Mandela a lot a few years back. It was one of the other original and terrifying independent analog horror stories that popped up during the pandemic, touching on themes of religion and identity. So seeing that get picked up here to be a legit Hollywood motion picture directed by the original creator, Alex Kister, man, I am just here for it. Congratulations, Alex. Your hard work has paid off, and I'm just so excited to see what you're going to do with the resources that you've been given now. And this also got me to go check back in on the series, and let me tell you, there's just so much more to talk about. Multiple new chapters have dropped, adding to this story, so you just know we have to dive right back in. While we have covered this series a few times in the past, it's been years since we've touched on it, so I think we might need a refresher. I actually think that
4 years.
Explainer video like we did for the Backrooms might be in order, so let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in watching. Anyway,
I would.
The Mandela Catalog takes place in the titular Mandela County, Wisconsin, where there's been a lot of strange happenings. Weird broadcasts on television, children getting kidnapped, and odd copies of people roaming around the town. All of this seems to be instigated by a figure appearing as the angel Gabriel from the Nativity story. But this may have actually been some sort of devil in disguise, deceiving people into believing that he was the one true God. The copies of the people that are haunting Mandela are creatures called alternates, created by this Gabriel figure. They have the ability to mimic the appearance of humans, but have elongated features or completely distorted faces. And they want to poison the minds
I
of
left my
humans
food a
with
bit too long. It's cold now.
human comprehension into their ears. This induces metaphysical awareness disorder, or MAD, leading some to end their own suffering. And because this is believed to be a sin by many Christian denominations, these victims are taken to hell where they strengthen Gabriel. Throughout all of this, one of our main human characters is Adam, a boy abducted as a child and is now hunting alternates. But last we checked in, it was revealed that Adam himself was also an alternate. The new videos that have been uploaded since we last did a theory continue that plotline, but now, well, Adam is going through a bit of an identity crisis, understandably
Of course,
so. And
yeah.
while he may not be the hero he thought he once was, well, someone else can rise to the occasion. So grab your camcorders and get ready to be scared of the dark, loyal theorists, as we venture
Imagine
back
being-
into the deranged world.
Imagine being the. I'm sure. It's a common trope Imagine being the clone, like in a sci-fi story with cloning and stuff like that. Imagine thinking that you're the original, but you're actually a clone. Of course you're gonna have like an identity crisis, like literally.
Of the Mandela catalog. Like I've been saying, since our last theory, there's been a lot of movement for this series, with several new videos dropping. And let me just say, they're all creepy in their own way, with some harkening back to the cryptic terror early on in the series. For example, in the video Cognito Hazard, named for information that is dangerous just to be aware of, shoutouts to the SCP Foundation for teaching me that one, we see two people having a casual conversation on an internet forum before Mandela County is brought up. One of the people talking has never been to Mandela, but her grandparents visited once and then went missing. And while the other messenger is sympathetic at first, saying that it's going to be okay, eventually he starts revealing secrets about the other user, personal information, unknowable knowledge, and a long message which is completely blurred out. This is clearly an alternate spreading mad online as an internet troll and successfully poisoning this poor woman's mind. We see later in the series someone who is certainly this same woman jumping from a ledge and, well, it's just dark stuff. And also, in a complete tone shift, but fun fact, the bird in this profile picture for the alternate is a northern mockingbird. It's already kind of funny because it's sort of mocking the other person in this chat, but mockingbirds are also known to be able to mimic the sounds of other birds and even some man-made urban noises. Yeah, a perfect choice for an analog horror about people getting copied. Huh?
Yep.
So yeah, that's some classic analog horror. It's cryptic in the best ways. But what about the other videos? Well, when you put them all together with what we knew before, we get a much clearer picture of the story here. And it all starts by looking at a man named Jude Murray. Now, you might be thinking, who? And I mean fair. Jude is a pretty minor character from earlier in the series, divorcing his wife Lynn before being asked to come check in on their baby, Adam, who is acting strange. Yeah, the same Adam that was replaced by an alternate at some point. Jude is his dad. Well, when Jude checked in on Adam, that's when the baby was kidnapped, and unfortunately, Lynn took her own life in despair. And shortly afterward, Jude calls the police Lieutenant Thatcher, another protagonist of the series, to come to his house because something is staring at him, something strange and monstrous. This is when both Thatcher and another officer named Ruth encounter an alternate in another video, an event that Thatcher survives, but Ruth doesn't. Ew, no,
yeah.
thank you. Man, the Mandela catalog has always been really good at this spooky, scary imagery, but this is just making my skin crawl. And honestly, man, I just can't stand to look at it. I need something that's gonna block out all of these scary sights. And you know what?
It's an ad.
I have just the thing, thanks to the partner for today's theory, Mantis Sleep. And that is not an exaggeration. Like, legit, it's pitch. Thanks again to Mantis Sleep for sponsoring this theory, but now let's get back into the horror of the Mandela catalog. Until now, that was the most we had about Jude, but thankfully we have a new story thread that explains more of what happened to him after his family was taken or killed.
Yeah.
So, in Volume 5, we follow Jude as he tries to escape Mandela County using the Midwestern Relocation Services. It seems like a witness protection program-esque service to get people out of Mandela and to somewhere else. Anyway, while in the house, Jude does something very, very stupid and leaves the TV on.
Oh, of
After
course.
he falls asleep, a red light flashes on it, reading, "It was supposed to be you." Interestingly, the same thing Gabriel says to Jude in his dream. Creepy. Ew, just yuck. After this, an alternate sneaks into the safe house, and Jude freaks out, realizing that it's the same one that took Adam and led to Lynn's death.
You! It's you! What the f do you want from me? You've taken everything from me! You've taken my wife! You've taken my child!
The alternate then looms over Jude, and he's seemingly driven insane, left paralyzed, and saying... Side note, but we know from earlier in the series that
That's
TVs
scary.
and mirrors should be destroyed because that's how a mysterious figure known as the Intruder is able to enter homes. He seems opposed to Gabriel and the alternates, so the fact that the TV says it was supposed to be you, was that like the Intruder talking to Jude? Your initial instinct might be that it's Gabriel talking to him still because he also said it in his dreams, but I'm not so sure. There's also an incredibly creepy moment earlier in the story when a police officer claiming to be Thatcher arrives to check on Jude, but, well, he's just not right.
Hi, Lieutenant Davis. MCPD.
That right there is definitely an alternate pretending to be Thatcher, and he asks about the TV and mirror destruction order, probably because he wanted to make sure that the intruder couldn't interfere with what was to come. Or who knows, maybe I'm just going crazy. Either way, I digress. It does make you wonder, though, what did they mean by it was supposed to be you? Well, we can figure that out thanks to our good old friend, Symbolism. Volume 5 sees the return of some classic biblical animation from earlier in the series, claymation scenes of a shepherd. This work is genuinely great, by the way, and it's just creepy as hell. Solid job, Alex. Anyway, the story here follows this shepherd as he discovers a dead lamb. Gabriel then appears, and the shepherd asks for forgiveness for the death of the lamb. Only for Gabriel to ask, forgiveness for what? He then steps aside and reveals that the lamb is no longer dead. Later, the shepherd talks to a farmer
Oh,
named
interesting.
Jane and asks what she thinks of the lamb, but she doesn't notice anything. However, the shepherd notices that something is wrong, only for Gabriel to appear behind Jane in their true form. Jane is seemingly killed, and the revived lamb becomes malformed, almost like it's an alternate. This is more than just a random aside meant to be a creepy version of VeggieTales. No, this is a story symbolic of the Murray family. Jude is the shepherd, Lynn is Jane, and the lamb is Adam. We know that Adam is an alternate, replaced by the intruder, and just like the shepherd, Jude knows that
Oh, that
something's just not
imagery
right
was
about it.
disgusting.
But, like Jane, Lynn is none the wiser. So to make sure that his long-term plan can continue, Gabriel has Jude dealt with. But okay then, what was Jude going to do? Well, we also have a pretty good idea of that thanks to two facts: his name and Lynn's fate. See, this episode reveals to us that Jude is actually short for Judas, a famous character from the Bible.
okay.
If you don't know, Judas Iscariot was one of Jesus' disciples, and he betrayed him. That's how Jesus was captured by the Romans and then crucified. Okay, neat, but then what does Lynn's fate have to do with any of this? Well, Judas felt so much guilt for betraying Jesus that he hung himself. And what did Lynn do after Adam was taken? She took her own life. When the alternate comes face to face with Jude in the safe house, we're shown images of someone being hung, resisting, and then finally giving in. That was supposed to be Jude, not Lynn. That's what the message on the TV and from Gabriel really meant. It was supposed to be you. At first, you might have thought that that was talking about Adam, that Jude was supposed to be taken instead, but no, it's talking about Lynn. It was supposed to be Jude who died, not her. You know, it's kind of ironic. Clearly, Gabriel is the bad guy of this series. He's almost like a devil in sheep's clothing, claiming to be the one true God. And just like his namesake, Jude betrayed him, leading to a massive domino effect that directly affects Adam. You just gotta love symbolism, guys. So, okay, that was a lot. Jude's been
Interesting,
tracked down,
interesting.
Almost certainly infected by the Ultimates for messing with Gabriel's plans. But that's not nearly the only new information we have to talk about here, and so much more of it now centers on Adam. At this point, we know that Adam is hell-bent on hunting down the Alternates, and more importantly, he's looking for answers. The intruder told Adam that he was an alternate, and his reality has started to unravel because of it, and the rest of the series focuses on that. In the video Mandela Catalyst, Lieutenant Thatcher discovers an ill-looking alternate screaming in a house, which is then interrogated in the video Presto, and to our horror, we realize that this is Adam.
Huh?
God, look what's become.
Yep.
Of him. Knowing the truth about his identity has caused him to become deformed, looking more and more like the other alternates and causing some of his flesh to rot. He's also slowly started to hear Gabriel's voice in his head telling him to spread messages, information, but he can't put it into words. He states, "This is clearly supposed to be the information that makes no sense. Information beyond human comprehension and understanding, meant for Adam's victims and not Adam himself. It's the information that drives people mad." Again, a biblical parallel here, but in the Bible, Adam is cursed for eating a fruit from the tree of knowledge. And this curse wasn't just meant for Adam and Eve, but for everyone. That curse of knowledge spread across the entire world, across every human being that existed from there on out. And that, my friends, is exactly what's expected from Adam here in the Mandela Catalog. In fact, we see it happening firsthand in the Mandela Catalyst. Another character named Evelyn, get it, Adam and Evelyn, Adam and Eve, comes to check on Adam, only to be called into a dark room. Adam reveals himself, terrifying Evelyn and forcing her to see the truth and run for her life. And in another situation, Adam calls one of his old friends, Noah, asking him to come to Mandela County to hang out. But Adam's been missing for years at this point. Along with another one of their friends, Amanda, Noah is drawn to a remote, abandoned house by Adam. But
Yeah, I remember
Adam
that one.
doesn't even look like a human anymore. He's decaying, peeling his flesh off before he chases Noah and Amanda from the house. Adam has completely succumbed to his alternate nature. He's hearing Gabriel's voices and has come to terms with the fact that he is a monster. And just like the Adam from the Bible, that's going to spread that cursed knowledge to everyone else. Honestly, until now, I was convinced that Adam might be the key to ending Gabriel's plans.
Yeah.
An alternate working against him from the inside. A prophesized child paralleling the Messiah from that mythology. But now he's one of them. The series is even telling us this subconsciously. In the Mandela Catalyst video, when Thatcher finds Adam in his home, we hear something on the radio, the fate of the jester.
As the boy lay there dormant, all of his humanity drained into a murky puddle. Milky eyes cut through the thick blackness of the bedroom. A spectator. He was no longer the hero of the story, just a cog in the machine.
We're being told here that Adam isn't a hero anymore. He's just another cog in the machine, another foot soldier for Gabriel's army. And additionally, at the end of Volume 5, we see a poem about a prehistoric hunter. He sat by a fishing pond with a spear, waiting for fish to come by. But as he gazed into the water, he noticed his own reflection on the surface. But this reflection, it wasn't him. It smiled back at him, plunging the spear into his own heart until the hunter left and never went fishing again. Not only is this awesome world building and implying that Gabriel or the intruder or someone else has been using reflections and madness like this for thousands of years, even before civilization, but this is also a parallel for Adam's story. He was the hunter, hunting for the truth before he got lost in his own reflection. And now he's gone. He's left. He isn't hunting anymore. But all that being said, not all hope is lost. Adam may not be the hero of this story anymore, but someone else can be. Here, consider this. In the Mandela Catalyst, Thatcher begins to hear a voice claiming to be his intuition, asking, "Do you hear the scream? Go and see." This leads him to Adam, and in Volume 6, we learn who this voice really belongs to. After Adam says that God, or Gabriel, speaks to him, Thatcher confesses that he also hears things in his dreams. The voice, this intuition, is Gabriel whispering in Thatcher's ear. These hallucinations are not hallucinations at all, but visions from Gabriel, and he's being driven mad. And yet, Thatcher resists. All of this made me think of an episode title that hadn't really crossed my mind much until now, the Mandela Catalyst. See, a catalyst is something that accelerates an event or a reaction. It makes it happen or happen quicker. So, what was the catalyst here? The death of David Lee, the guy who ran the Mandela Tech video shop who was looking for analog media for Thatcher's investigation. Remember, at the end of Volume 4, David tells Thatcher that he wants out.
No, I mean, I just think it's time that I move on.
He has to move on from what happened. But when David meets Gabriel, he tells Dave that he's already done his bidding.
David, you have already done all of my bidding for me.
This is referring to the Mandela Tech software Face Studio 2, a program that can steal and assimilate someone's face. Something that would be awful useful for monsters trying to steal identities, right? So, putting the pieces together here, the Mandela Catalyst is Thatcher. By getting Dave involved, he introduced the analog media and got Dave to sell products that furthered Gabriel's mission. And after shutting down, Dave sent Evelyn to the police station to get a job with Thatcher, which in turn led her to meet an alternate. Thatcher is at the center of it all, accelerating the events we see in the newest videos, helping create more alternates, and helping Adam learn the truth about himself through Face Video 2. The series has said, Thatcher Davis dooms us all, and it's all about how he's brought everyone into harm's way because of his obsession with Ruth's death. And I mean, that obsession is the key for Thatcher, and why Gabriel is so fixated on trying to get rid of him, despite his best efforts. Like, Thatcher has come face to face with a giant alternate, but somehow he lived. And remember, alternates don't kill their enemies outright, but rather they induce mad, so they take themselves out, hoping to add to the number of people in hell and Gabriel's ultimate plan. So that means that, during this encounter, Thatcher's sheer force of will to avenge Ruth let him shut out the alternate's voice and avoid the madness. As he says when Adam asks how he keeps the voices down,
I still have hope, kid.
he still has hope. And that's a problem for Gabriel because not only is Thatcher surviving his madness, but he's also ruining Gabriel's plan. How so, you might ask? Well, just like for every other character, the how and why Thatcher is doing this comes down to the symbolism of his namesake. So while Thatcher might not be a biblical name, his last name, Davis, is. It's symbolic
From
of
David?
King David, who you probably know better as the David from the tale of David and Goliath. In fact, a lot of fans have made this connection because Thatcher was facing off against a giant alternate in the series, a real example of David and Goliath. The symbolism goes even deeper than that. See, in the Bible, David is the second king of Jerusalem. He was praised for being a great ruler, so much so that it was prophesied that the Messiah would come from his bloodline. David killing Goliath was seen as the catalyst event that set him down the path to becoming this great king. And since Thatcher has not only gone up against a huge alternate, but also survived being infected.
I mean, David was called upon to be the next king before facing Goliath, so it's like, I guess David killing Goliath is the catalyst for everyone to accept David as the new king, and it really like started Saul's madness into trying to kill David straight up. Like at this point in time, I think Saul was still kind of like, he is best mates with my son. I like him. He's good. His instrument playing has meant that my sleep sickness is a bit better, because he was getting nightmares because he's already been told off by Samuel the prophet that God's grace has now left him, sort of thing. So he's getting sleep paralysis and visions of death and that kind of stuff. So so David was originally hired into his court as an instrument player and was able to let him sleep. And then at this point, it was sort of like, he's best mates with my son. I love my son. He's also letting me keeping me sane. So I don't want him to die, but he's really adamant in facing Goliath. And then as soon as Goliath died, it's like a switch in Saul's head flicked, and it's like, oh, okay, I might have to kill him because he might ruin my legacy.
By mad? Well, he's fitting into this King David role quite nicely. In fact, all the way back in the very first episode of the Mandela Catalog, Gabriel said that he would deceive the world into thinking he was the one true savior. Not Jesus, or the shepherd, or God, or anyone else. But with Thatcher successfully standing up to him, maybe he's the savior that has the power to end Gabriel's plans once and for all. But hey, that's just a theory. A film theory.
I am inside your home.
Up next on Film Theory, what's hiding?
Alter Paradisus is a good one as well. I kind of want to play something else. I played this for like 2 hours. Let's see what let's see what goodies I can get from here. Not worth it. Not worth it. Nah. Nah. Okay. 44 out of 60 there. Doing pretty good. Alright, let's play something else. Alright, Mr. Sinks, Mr. Sinks. This is the game that I've been playing with the macro, okay? It's called Idle Directive, and it's like this post-apocalyptic. It's got very good vibes. Post-apocalyptic idle game. If my computer wants to work, please. And you control a just nondescript machine, and you travel across this land, making energy and that kind of stuff. Energy is one of the currencies that the world lives in, the world needs, sort of thing. And so, this is my current run. Like I've gotten quite a few things, but like, okay, I'm at the Enclave for some achievements, for some tasks, to get augment points to level up my machinery. Get rid of that. I do have the thing that I need. I have the biogenerators. I just don't have the space for them. Let's sell these two. Have to put them on here. There we go. Wait, do I not have a fourth one? Oh no! I thought I had a fourth one. Crap. I need to go somewhere else. Hang on, let me change this to Idle Directive. I also really need to poo. Right. Well, since okay, I need. Where can I find biogenerators? Oh, carcass, wreckage, or battlefield. Okay. So yeah, I use my macro to clear these quickly. Otherwise, it would take me like 20 minutes to stop by some of these areas and clear it out. I need that. All right. Auto exploring. Have fun. I need to poo really badly. Hello? Okay. Hello, hello. Can people still hear me? Oh, crap.